Hey everyone, before we dive into the stats from this week, I just wanted to take a moment to extend my deepest condolences and give all of my support to those affected by yesterday's layoffs at Riot Games. Many of you know that I was on the Esports team at Riot for a couple of years, and unfortunately, a lot of this round of industry bad news has hit people that I considered amazing coworkers, and more importantly, really good friends of mine. So I just want to remind you all during this time that they and their former teammates need all the support they can get, so please be kind during this difficult time. Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Optimus Tom, and I'm here to walk you through the top players from around the globe in week 2 of 2024. This week we've introduced the LCK, the LCS, and many more leagues, so let's jump right into it. Bot laner Ice is a new face to Team BDS this split, but had a super hot week 2 as BDS became the first team to secure a spot in the LEC Winter Playoffs. Although mostly a team fighting force, Isis Varus only died once across 2 separate picks this week, racking up an outstanding 13-1-20 scoreline for a 33.0 KDA and dealing 33.1% of his team's damage on the pick. Yikes. The former Player of the Year and now Cloud9 veteran, Blabber, started off the spring split with a bang, delivering 2 powerful performances as Viego and Xinjiao. Game 2 against 100 Thieves awarded Blabber his first Player of the Game award this split, one of surely many to come. Blabber did as Blabber does, playing aggressively while sometimes dying, giving him the highest average damage taken per minute in the world. But with the league topping goal difference numbers throughout the early game, Blabber looks to continue his quote-unquote jungle diff of the entire LCS. "2024 started off a little differently for Canyon. Considered one of the best junglers in the world by players and fans alike, he played 3 different tanks in the jungle as Gen G took a 2-0 first week in the LCK. With so many top-tier tools in their lanes, Canyon might continue his chart-topping numbers in the assist category this year, like he did this week with 48 total. However, he was still a force in the early game, locking down the tied for second highest KDA in the first 10 minutes of gameplay this week. Delight was exactly what his name says he was this week in their games, even securing himself a Player of the Game award. His kill participation looks lower, but it was 7th amongst players that went 50% or higher in win rate this week, and his vision score per minute was 6th if you take out all the support players that picked Ashe. Cause, let's be honest, Hawkshot is just cheating. Delight's Rakan was disgusting against Guangdong Freaks, and his stat lines in Hanwha Live's 2-0 week placed him and his team at the top of the LCK. New team, who dis? JoJo looked to take a return to form in Cloud9's debut weekend, securing the highest CS and KDA totals across the globe, while securing Player of the Game in his first stage match in his light blue colors. JoJo's style of play paired perfectly with Blabber's aggression this week, backing up the team with a 33.9% damage share across his Nashor's Build-A-Zir and Assassin Akali. With only 1 death in his first week, it was a smash debut for JoJo on C9. Before we go, let's take another look at the top single game performances this week. These players achieved a record-setting stat in just 1 map of play this week, being true to the title of a statistical standout. Thanks for tuning in to check out the top players of this week in LOL Esports. And if you want more statistical standouts and analytical content, all you got to do is subscribe. See you next week.